Hey YouTube, it's Evan Magician 34, and I'm doing a quick review for the Yu-Gi-Oh! 3D Bonds Beyond Time movie pack. You can buy this in stores now. It came out on the 22nd of, this month, February. And these packs are actually $1 more expensive than regular booster packs. But the good news is, every card in the pack is foil, and there are only 9 cards in the entire set. So it's incredibly easy with 5 cards per pack to pick up the whole set pretty easily. Now, the question is, are you going to want the whole set? Here's the whole set, all 9 cards in order. Well, why don't we just take a quick look at them all? Well, we've got Malefic, Red Eyes Black Dragon, special summons himself by frying just regular Red Eyes Black Dragon out of your deck. Doesn't do anything. Dies if there's not a field spell, underpowered. This guy, same thing, only with blue eyes. Granted, he's a bigger version, but just like all the Malefics, he's the only one who can attack. So in a lot of ways, they're like, all the Malefics are like underpowered but easier to summon versions of Earthbound Immortals. I mean, at least the Earthbound Immortals can attack directly and have other effects. Most of the Malefics don't. Then we have Malefic Parallel Gear. Doesn't have any stats or anything. He's just a level 2, and he can only sync for Malefics, but basically just for Malefic Paradox Dragon. And the only way you can do it is with this guy or Malefic Stardust out of your hand. At least it's out of your hand, but still. Not terribly encouraging, that guy, either. This guy's probably the best Malefic, and it's the Cyber End, just because he's a 4,000 point monster you can just special out of nowhere, and he gets Cyber End Dragon out of your extra deck, which is nice. So you don't have to run a card you don't necessarily want to have in your main deck This guy just plops out, and if you limiter him, geez, it's an 8,000 point attacker. So he's kind of fun, kind of cool, but he still needs a field spell. But if you want to play with Malefics, this is probably the best one. Malefic Rainbow, just, like these two guys, only it's with Rainbow Dragon. Junk Gardener, pretty much the best card in the set. He uses Junk Synchron and one or more other guys. He's 1400, 2600, and once per turn, but during either player's turn, he can change somebody's position. That's awesome. It's a spell speed 2 change position that just keeps reusing, kind of like Econ. It's nice. And when he's sent from the field to the grave, he does a position change too. So, I mean, it's just awesome, and it's one of your guys, on the sent to the grave effect, it's any monster, not just your opponent's. So, he's actually pretty awesome. What sucks about him is he's 6 stars, so you can't just go Junk Synchron, get a 2 or lower star guy, and sync for him. You gotta have one more card. So, I mean, it's not the greatest, but he's pretty good, actually. And compared to the rest of the pack, he's easily the best. Malefic Paradox looks cool. Neato effect when he's special summoned, which is basically just this guy, remember. When he's special summoned, you can go get any synchro out of anybody's grave, so that's cool. But he still needs the field spell, and he doesn't do a whole lot, so not that exciting. He's never going to be competitive, but he's a fun casual card, and he looks good. Malefic World, pretty much Malefic only field spell. You can basically do a Power Tool Dragon effect only for Malefic cards instead of your regular draw for the turn. That's all that does. And then Malefic Claw Stream, the only trap in the set. If you have a Malefic monster, you can just pop one monster your opponent controls. Fun, but there are more efficient ways to do it, basically. So, is it worth buying? If you like the movie, or if you just like cool-looking cards, yeah, it's worth picking up a pack or two. You can collect most or all of the set really easily. The only card that seems to be hard to pull in the set is the Paradox Dragon. I'd buy 1 or 2 just to get a copy or 2 of this guy. I bought 3 packs and I got 3 copies of him, so he's not hard to get. And you can easily trade somebody. He's probably not going to value very high at all, like a buck or 2. But this guy's the only thing worth getting in the set, really, just for a competitive-ish player. And other than that, that's the set, that's the pack. And until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.